Hello, boys and girls. This is Science Elvis again. You may have noticed that I'm not wearing my hairnet today, and it's keeping my hair under control pretty well because I've gone a few weeks and maybe even a month without any hair gel, and then it turns out my hair, might have its own ecosystem. I don't know. It's kind of getting there, but I decided not to wear the hairnet because I've been reading on the internet these things called memes. And I think we should probably try to, be proud of the way we look and not try to hide certain flaws and everything. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to get some hair gel. That's all right. But this is terrible. But anyway, let's get on with the lesson. We're watching a video about nuclear power today and then answering some questions. And there's a guy that goes around the world with a Geiger counter, this thing that measures radiation coming out of certain objects and seeing where the most radioactive place on Earth is. And radiation can be dangerous. When you get X-rays, and when you're living next to a place that had a nuclear disaster, there's probably some radiation still there, and so you got to be careful. You can't go live there anymore. But at the end, it turns into the end of the video. It turns into kind of an anti-smoking commercial. I don't know where you got that from, but that's just the way it is. But here's some fun facts about nuclear power. Nuclear power uses fission. The energy from an atom, when you break it apart, that energy is released and it heats water, and then that water turns to steam and shoots down some pipes and turns turbines, and that's what makes electricity. 14% of the world's electricity is produced by nuclear energy. I bet you didn't know that. Fun fact number 3, there have been 3 nuclear power plant disasters. 3 Mile Island in 1979, that was in Pennsylvania, United States. And then Chernobyl, which was in the Soviet Union at the time, which is modern day Russia, that was in 1986. And then the one in Japan. There was an earthquake and it devastated Japan, and then there was a tsunami right after, and then because of that tsunami and earthquake, they had a nuclear meltdown in their thing. So they must have not gone to church very much, and God was mad at them, and that's probably what happened. Let's talk a little bit about the lesson today. I think we already talked about that. We don't need to talk about it. Let's get to some jokes. Dad joke number 1, why can you not trust an atom? Because they make up everything. Dad joke number 2, what did the nuclear power plant operator have for lunch? Fish and chips. Oh, these are... dad joke number 3. Why do power plants hum? It's because they don't know the words. Nah, I'm just the Science Elvis. Teach the science and stuff. I'm the Science Elvis of love. And not just any kind of love, the love of science.